Georgia Lady Bulldogs had to get a new coach. Coach Abe walked away. Um, so they went out, they hired Ayla Guzzardo, who is dealing with the fact that he was able to keep two current roster players and a recruit. That was it. Um, she lost Danny Carnegie, who's now with Iowa. Jocelyn Faison also went to Iowa. Mia Woolfolk is now with Bandy. Riley Thurkoff and Zen Craft went to the Lady Balls. I've covered them. Trinity Turner went to Baylor. Savannah Henderson went to Florida State. Angelina Gonzalez went to Penn State. Mia Verse went to Texas A&M, and Aisha Endure, from what I can tell, graduated. So them bringing in Guzzardo, it's a massive rebuild. Now they've still got 3 roster spots as to the making of this video, but Guzzardo was head coach over southeastern Louisiana, so she's got some ties in the South. Made it to the NCAA first round in 2022-2023. Was there from 2017 to 2025. Made it to the WNIT first round. Had 122 wins there to 105 losses. Her first season there, they went 8-21. She built it up from there. She had a 27-6 season where she won both regular season and um, tournament champion. And 26-8 her last year there. Went 19-1 in the conference. Then she went to McNeese. Went 29-6 at McNeese. Made it to WNIT second round. She won the conference regular season champion, but couldn't win the tournament champion. Now, she's here at Georgia. She's got 151 wins total with 111 losses, 57.6% overall. Uh, is pretty good in Southland. She's only coached in the Southland, and she's having to deal with breaking up everything. But we're going to take a look at this team by the numbers. Before I get too far into it, hey, if you're a Georgia Lady Bulldogs fan, I am going to have Academy Sports and Outdoors geared towards Georgia Lady Bulldogs. Uh, I like Academy Sports and Outdoors. They're a good place to go for pretty much anything dealing with athletics or even camping outdoors. Now, I'm a redneck, and it's getting to be decent weather out there now. Even though I will say this, the rain here in the Virginia area it's hit and miss on how often it rains. But Academy Sports and Outdoors, good place. I'm trying to get them to sponsor me. Now, let's get into this team by the numbers. Welcome to Redneck Sports Channel. I cover women's basketball on here because this seems to be what everybody wants to watch.
Artlist.io.
I have an SEC bias. I have an American Athletic Conference bias. Why? Because I love both those conferences, both in football and in basketball, primarily women's basketball. Yes, once in a while I'll cover other sports, but we focus on women's basketball because that's what you folks seem to want. Now let's get into this. Now let's take a look at the guards. Now, Aubrey Beckham is staying. She only played 6 games this past year. She's from Dacula, Georgia. So she was a freshman. She's got her sister coming in as a guard as well, Alana Beckham. Having them both on the same team, that's probably pretty good. Did not have real chance to show what she could. Neither or Aubrey Beckham really couldn't show what she could do. I mean, only 6 games. Now, Periona Sibley's a McNeese transfer from Baton Rouge. She's coming over with Guzzardo. Played 2 full seasons at McNeese. Uh, she's got a 40.9 field goal percentage, 27.6 3-point percentage, 71.1 free throw percentage. Uh, Played 35 games this past season, averaged 23.9 minutes, 8.3 points, 5.3 rebounds. That's pretty good. 2.1 assists, 1.7 steals, no blocks, 1.2 turnovers. Decent player. 292 points is what she contributed to the team last year. 186 rebounds as a guard. 101 were defensive, 85 offensive, 72 assists, 58 steals, 41 turnovers. So really solid player. Could be better on the shooting, but that is what it is. Jalen Banks, transfer from Belmont. She's originally from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Was Belmont's leading scorer on a 24-win team, or on a, I'd say 24 win. It was a 20, roughly 20 something wins. Played 24 games, 32.3 minutes, 38.6 field goal percentage, 27.8 3-point percentage, and 73.7 free throw percentage. I'm not liking the shooting percentages so far. I mean, I've looked through them, and shooting percentages needs worked on. Average 15.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.8 steals, no blocks, 2.3 turnovers. Basically, it translated into 370 points, 81 rebounds, 85 assists, 44 steals, but 56 turnovers. Milan Brown's transfer from Wake Forest. She's originally from Baltimore. Played 32 games freshman year, led in rebounds, 25.2 minutes a game. 43.5 field goal percentage, 42.1 3-point percentage, and 56.8 free throw percentage. If she can do that again this season, she'll be valuable to Georgia. Average 9 points, 6.3 rebounds, which is just amazing. 2.6 assists, 1 steal a game, 2 blocks a game, 2.9 turnovers. So she gave him 278 points, 195 rebounds, 129 of which were defensive, 66 offensive, 81 assists, 32 steals, 6 blocks with 91 turnovers, though. It's the turnovers I'd be a little bit concerned about. She needs to work on her free throw shooting, needs to work on her discipline. I'd say she'll turn into an amazing player. Jordana Codios, transfer from Seton Hall. Now, she's from Winter Garden, Florida, but she originally played her first 2 seasons with Vic Schaefer at Texas. She was second leading scorer at Seton Hall, played 32 games, averaged 29.2 minutes, 37.7 field goal percentage, 25.5 3-point percentage, 67.9 free throw percentage. Had 12.5 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 1.1 steals, 6.6 blocks, 2.2 blocks. That was 400 points, 137 rebounds, pardon me, 2.2 turnovers. 137 rebounds, pretty good. 99 defensive, 38 offensive, 35 assists, 34 steals, 20 blocks, but 71 turnovers. She knows what you need to do in the SEC, but hey, she was on a team that, Nia Smith, here's another guard. transfer from Purdue, Roswell, Georgia, played 30 games, number 4 scorer on this team, on the Purdue team. Hey, she's getting to come back home. 23.9 minutes, 35.1 field goal percentage, 37.3 3-point percentage. Now that is good. 85.7 free throw percentage. Averaged 8 points a game, 3.3 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 1.7 turnovers. Had 241 points for this past season, 98 rebounds, 63 of which were defensive, 35 offensive, 64 assists, 27 steals, 5 blocks, 50 turnovers. Now, Harmony Ware transferred from Arkansas. Now, this young lady's from Cleveland, Tennessee. Now, I know me, Cleveland, Tennessee, pretty well. Matter of fact, that's where I had my hernia operation. I had a umbilical hernia. And I was working close to Cleveland, had a went there for my operation. This is also the home of Brittany Jackson. Now, she was a Lady Ball from 2002 to 2005 under Pat Head Summit. Played overseas for the WNBA, now does some work for ESPN. And a little bit of trivia there. Cleveland, Tennessee's got a nice place in my heart. That's why I got to talk about it. Also, Lauren Hurst, who just transferred from Tennessee, is from Cleveland. So Harmony Ware and Lauren Hurst may know each other. Was number 4 scorer for Arkansas, played 32 games, 18.8 minutes. So got a decent time already. Got 3 players here who's got some good SEC experience. 35.6 field goal percentage, 24.3 3-point percentage, 74.7 free throw percentage. Average 7.5 points, 2.6 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.7 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers a game. She gave him 239 points, 82 rebounds, 76 of which were defensive, 26 offensive, 38 assists, 22 steals, 2 blocks, but with 65 turnovers. Here's what I'm looking at here on these guards. Got some shooting problems in there, a lot of turnover problems, but they go after that ball. They play some defense. Now let's take a look at these forwards that she's got coming in, and she's got an interesting group. Bira Ajinuwa, she's from Nigeria. She's staying. She had originally transferred over from Arkansas, but now she's staying at Georgia after this. Played 32 games last season, 11.4 minutes a game. Had 49.4 field goal percentage, no 3-pointers, 60.4 free throw percentage. Gave them 3 points a game, 2 rebounds, 0.2 assists, 0.2 steals, 0.1 blocks, 9 turnovers. So that translates into 95 points, 65 rebounds, 44 defensive, 21 offensive, 5 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, with 30 turnovers. Not a bad player. Probably will do better if she gets more time. Dakota Howard. Now, here's an interesting player. She's transferring from McNeese. And she's originally from Shreveport. Now, Shreveport's a beautiful place. If you ain't ever been to Shreveport, it's a beautiful place. Out in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, you got this nice city. Led in points, rebounds, and steals at McNeese. 34 games, 24.4 minutes a game, 48.3 field goal percentage, no 3-pointers, 70.3 free throw percentage. Averaged 12.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 2.8 steals, 0.3 blocks, 1.4 turnovers. That translated to, she gave McNeese 440 points, 209 rebounds, 115 of which were defensive, 94 that were offensive. So she was working her tail end off on both sides to get those rebounds. 48 assists, 95 steals, 10 blocks, 40, but with 47 turnovers. That's actually not that bad. Blessing Adebanjo. She's transferring from Arizona. She's also from Nigeria. led Arizona in blocks, played 26 games, 10.4 minutes, and led them in blocks. That kind of, but, this could work out for Georgia. 50% field goal percentage, no three pointers, 62.2 free throw percentage. So basically, you've got a bunch of women here who are playing true fours. Average 3.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, zero point 0.3 assists, zero point 0.5 steals, zero point 0.9 blocks, 1.2 turnovers. Basically, that was 97 points, 66 rebounds, 42 of which were defensive, 24 offensive, 7 assists, 12 steals, 24 blocks, 31 turnovers. Not horrible at all. Jordan Thomas, transferred from West Virginia. She's originally from Carrollton, Texas. Played 26 games for about 11.3 minutes average, 52.2 field goal percentage, no three pointers, 66.7 free throw percentage. Like I said, these are some true fours right here because look, they're not going for the three pointers. They're going for the layups, that kind of thing. Had 3.8 points a game, 2.7 rebounds, zero point 0.5 assists, zero point 0.3 steals, zero point 0.4 blocks, with one turnover a game. Translated, it's 98 points a game, 71 rebounds. Get this, 31 were defensive, 40 were offensive. So she's working on both sides of the ball. Only she really focused on offense. 12 assists, zero point 0.9, or no, pardon me, 9 steals, 10 blocks with 25 turnovers. So this is a solid group of forwards. Probably a couple of them could have done a little bit better, but it's a solid team right there in forwards. This team that Ayla Guzzardo's built got four very strong forwards. I want to see, I'm defensively and offensively, these forwards I think will do a lot of good. Now, she can fit three more players on this team. I'd probably go with at least two more forwards. But strong forwards here. You're talking about they rebound, they block, they even get in there and steal when they need to. Some of them can score. I like the forwards. Now, the guards, eh, honestly, shooting going to be a problem for them. Some of them can get their three pointers up. They're okay at field goal percentage. I mean, honestly, they can rebound. I'll give them that. These are some guards that can do some rebounds. Jordana Codio is probably the best guard out of the bunch. I like what I'm seeing with Jordana Codio. And then I would back that up with, I would say, uh, Jalen Banks and then Milan Brown. But I'm wondering how this team will gel. I mean, Dakota Howard and Tyrona Sibley, those two have already played well together. And they both decided to join their coach from McNeese. Aubrey Beckham and Vera Ojinawa, sorry. Um, they're used to being around Georgia, so they can help show everybody around. You got Aubrey's sister coming in, so if they do pretty good things together. But at the same time, they got some players here that, yeah, they're not bad, but I'm kind of wondering what I'm seeing. I really don't like the field goal percentage for most of the guards. The forwards look to be a solid group, and this team's going to rebound. Both guards and forwards are going to rebound. I will give them that. Steals, some of them's going to be pretty decent on getting the steals in, so they can disrupt the opposite team. But you get them into a situation where they aren't able to where you're outscoring them, that could be a problem for this team. But Ayla Guzzardo's probably planned for that. She's a good coach. I am going to give her that. She is a good coach. So maybe I'm just a little wondering about it. But then again, though, this is going to be her first year in the SEC. So, that is what it is. You come into something like that, well, SEC is just a little bit different than your normal conference. So when it comes to women's basketball, so we'll see. I want to see how competitive she is next year. I don't think she's going to be super competitive, but I think uh she's got the right women to put up a good fight. But y'all tell me what you think. I I'm just giving my opinion by the numbers. I'm a numbers person. So y'all tell me what you think. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey folks, before you leave, if you're can't become a member via my YouTube channel, which that's for my thinker. I've also got sports. I've got a Patreon. If you really, really want to help me out, I would be much appreciated. But hey, hitting like, hit subscribe, hit commenting, all those things really help me out. Have a good day.